all of these companies give budgets for different things. So if you're a property manager, you have a budget for cleaning. Are you willing to tell me that number? If you tell me that number and it sounds like, okay, we can work with that, then let's do it. Right? If not, if you come with this low number and I know that we're not going to want to do it anyway, then let's just end this right now so I'm not wasting my time and you're not wasting your time.
Headed to the top, there ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no motherfucking fashion show.
What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, back with another great interview. And y'all know who I am. I'm the founder of Clean Biz Network. And today, I got a repeat guest back today. He brought some company with him, all right, y'all? So we're going to get into it in a minute. But first, let me look at his intro. So that he got it started kicked back in 2019 of December. That was right before the pandemic. And he found some success early on, which prompted me to bring him on for an interview in June of 2020 to hear his story of being a barber as well as a cleaning company owner, right? Now he's back today with a new update, and he got his partners with him. So we're going to really get a real good in-depth about the company. So without further ado, please welcome Mr. Shafin Timmons, Mr. Raheem, and Mr. D. All right, Mr. Dean. All right, y'all. So welcome, y'all. What's going on, fellas?
What's the deal, AJ? How you doing, bro?
Good afternoon. How you doing, man?
Where you are as far as revenue goes. So if you don't mind sharing, where would you guys say where you are right now as far as revenue?
All right, so yeah, for 2022, we finished around 150.
Okay.
150,000.
Okay. Nice. I love it. So before we jump into how y'all built to that point, if we're gonna rewind a little bit and just each one of y'all, I guess we can start with Raheem and then go to Shah, and then we'll go to Dean from there, since that's the order it is on my screen, right? So Raheem, a little bit about yourself, where you from, all of that.
Okay. I'm born and raised Philadelphia. Got a background in banking and finance. Used to work for some large banks for about 13, 14 years. Started another traditional business back in 2005, built that. Then started a non-traditional business in 2009, built that. And then partnered up with these two gentlemen in 2019, and we started the cleaning business. So been pretty much a full-time entrepreneur for the past 15, 16 years after I spent time in corporate America.
That's what's up. Yeah. All right, what we got next?
My name's Shafin Timmons. Getting a background in being an entrepreneur and a barber. Had some other business endeavors as well, too. I partnered with some of these guys on that we built up and did well in. Again, we took a look at the cleaning business in, like I said, December of 2019, and partnered up, put our heads together, and just kept it moving. Stayed in the business lane of doing business. So,
my name is Kadeen Liverman, also known as Dean. I have a background in finance, and then I went and did some work in school range, working with kids, tutoring them, doing math tutoring with the kids, and now currently working with public transportation and also still in the numbers column. So I've been working with numbers all my life, and that's pretty much what I do.
With the partnership, right? So a lot of people, I hear a lot of horror stories about partnerships, right? About, people don't know their role, stuff like that. So I got to ask y'all as the experts today, how did y'all make this partnership work? Like, what are the roles? How do y'all figure out who's going to do what? Let's go there.
Well, right.
I was just going to say my role is I'm sales. I do the sales. I do the customer relationship. I do the invoicing. I also do the interviewing and hiring. Yep. So that's my role. I'm the oldest out the group. I'm the old head. We family too. I don't know if he told you that. We all cousins.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Like first cousins too. Like our parents is brothers and sisters.
Okay. All right, and then how would y'all, rest of y'all, say what y'all roles is in the company?
I would say basically we had a lot of meetings, and we identified each other's points, and whichever person had the strongest point in that area, they would pretty much take on that task and that responsibility. So we met with each other, found out who was doing what. We made the decision from there. So we found out everybody's comfort level, and you know, the key is communication.
Okay.
When it comes to yeah, just pretty much to piggyback off of what Dean said, knowing each other's strengths and knowing, you know, being able to also know your role and to stay in your role, and to have trust and let other people do what they do, what they're good at. So, you know, does help. We had our ups and downs, but we was able to communicate and work through it as well too. Though, like you said, communication is a big thing to get understanding of what the end goal is, and to just continue to work through it. My role usually is figuring everything out when it comes to what's needed on the sites, back end paperwork, organization of stuff, creative ideas, putting stuff together for media as well too. You know, setting up like connections like this as well. So that would be my strength and my role as well too.
How can I put it? There's a stigma out there that says that don't work with family. Y'all seem to be pulling it off. So what would you say, Raheem, would be a key to pulling it off? Because y'all doing it. So what would you say would be the key to that?
I would say in this partnership, is communication. I mean, we have consistent weekly meetings. We have probably daily interactions. And then there's a trust level. You know, I wouldn't have partnered up with all my cousins.
Right.
There's a whole lot of them I wouldn't have messed with, like on no business. But these two, we've done business before, you know, multiple times. So these two definitely would partner up with and do business with. But yeah, I hear you on that, not working with family. We got some family that ain't no way in the world they'd be on this conference call. Not with me. but these two, I could rock with these two when it comes to business, pretty much anything, but definitely with business. And we do communication on a regular. We like over communicate. So I would say in the beginning we weren't really doing that, but as we kind of grew and as we kind of took on more jobs and as we got more business, we set up the structure to consistently communicate. We also got with a coach too, a business coach, who kind of coached us through some of the hurdles that was there.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, Dean, I know you the numbers guy, right? So would you say that it's imperative that every member of a partnership put in the same amount of money in the beginning, or can you bring other things other than money to make the partnership work?
I believe that you know, everybody should have their fair amount, but I also believe that the majority of the revenue that's coming in should go back into the business to support the business and to bring on new business until it can be on autopilot to suffice whatever amount that you want to obtain. So I believe that everybody should have their fair amount, but it also has to be structured in the way so that the business is thriving, and that's what by the grace of our partners, that's what we've been able to do.
Yeah, I agree 1,000% with that. And with that said, I'm gonna stick with you. So how do you convince the partner, especially let's just say, for example, right? I get me and a couple of my cousins, and we partner up together, right? Start a new company, and I'm telling them, all right, bam, we're gonna do this, this, and this, but we ain't gonna be able to pull no money from it for like a year. How do you get people to come on board and be all in on reinvesting that money when they done gave up their last, I mean, 2 grand, 10 grand, whatever amount it was? How do you be able to convince them that, hey, it'll be better off if we put this back into the business versus taking the profits?
I believe you have to. I believe that also starts from the beginning. That when you're getting with whatever crew or whatever people that you're partnering with, that you're starting a business with, you have short-term goals and you have long-term goals. So, you know, that is something that, you know, needs to or has to be discussed in the beginning. And you want to get with people that's going in the same direction as you, that have the same goals as you, that have the same finish line as you. So I think guys need to get on the same page as far as where they want to be at this time, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, so everybody can be satisfied on what the ending outcome will be.
For sure, for sure. All right, now, Shaw, I see you repping the brand over there. I see you got the name on Call Us Cleaning LLC. So how did y'all come up with that name?
Just did what it did. Just did what it did. One day I was in, you know, I was in the lab. And the idea came to me, they should call us, you know?
Yeah.
So it was really that simple, you know what I mean? So try to keep it simple and something catchy and, you know, knowing that they can call and depend on us, you know, when they do make the call to us. Because, I mean, that's one thing that we, you know, pride ourselves on is being dependable and to get the job done. And if calling us for cleaning, calling us for any other services that, you know, we can get the job done. And we're glad that you did call us.
Okay. Now, Shaw, I'm going to stay with you. Are you still a barber as well?
Part-time, spare time. These these dudes that tell you. But yeah, I do still cut. But that's, you know, that's a kind of a hit with the pandemic and everything. I mean, people hair didn't stop growing, but, you know, some rules have changed. So just had to make some adjustments. And like I said, I got many years being a barber as well too. So it's not like I'm still trying to be a full-time barber at this point in my life either. So
that's what's up. And then I got to go to Raheem. Then is this the cleaning company your full-time thing, or what else are you doing right now?
No, this is it's a part-time. So I do financial literacy coaching for one of the universities here in the city, and then I also own another business outside of this, a marketing business.
Okay, what's the name of that, by the way? We're gonna shout it out.
Say it again.
I said, what's the name of your marketing?
Oh, it's called RNRS. It's an acronym. Okay. It's basically my children's initials.
Gotcha. That's what's up. Matter of fact, I named my first cleaning company the same way as my children's initials. That's what's up. And then Dean, so what are we doing right now? What would you say is I would assume that the cleaning is the part-time for you, or your full-time, and then what are you doing in addition to the cleaning company?
No, cleaning is part-time for me as well. I work full-time with public transportation. I work in the traffic department of public transportation for the city. So basically, we take a tally of how many people are riding, how many people are going here, going there, and based upon that data, that's how they make the schedule. So I still deal with numbers.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I remember y'all started in 2019, I believe, right? December 2019. That was right before the pandemic, right? So what was the question I really wanted to ask you? All right, bam. So I say that this industry right here, this commercial cleaning industry, is not only recession proof, but it's pandemic proof at this point because we still here, right? So would y'all agree with that? And like, what's your thoughts on that? The cleaning industry being recession proof and pandemic proof?
I would say I agree with you. You know, through the pandemic, people needed things to be clean, sanitized, disinfected. And like I think I've initially said to you in our first interview, like, you know, that's something that you learn growing up is cleaning. Well, I hope most people did learn that, but you know, you got to put to work with cleaning the house. So it's not going anywhere. at all. Something always needs to be clean.
Okay. Now
it was actually the perfect time to start this. We actually started it at the perfect time because cleaning, like Shaf was saying, it's standard. Everybody does it. It's never going away. But during the pandemic, it became a heightened awareness, especially in commercial spaces, as they were trying to either stay open or they was trying to get reopened. So everybody had a heightened awareness of cleaning and sanitizing. And between December 19th, I would say around February of 2020, I mean, it really had a heightened awareness. So it was actually really perfect time.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Now I want to ask y'all this next, and I'm not sure who the target is to, so just jump in if you know this is your department, right? So do y'all prefer W-2 employees or do you prefer to hire 1099 contractors, and why?
We prefer 1099 because it keeps it simple. There's a lot more cost associated with W-2. And people also don't get the benefits of being a 1099 it's different benefits for both, I'll say. But I believe you have more advantages as a 1099 contractor than as being an employee with W-2. And that's on our end and on their end. So that's the preference.
Okay. And honestly, I agree with that too. That was always the route I liked. It was simple, straight to the point. You got to worry about payroll taxes, none of that. So I'm with you 1,000% on that.
Yeah, it's a little bit more fees incurred when it's when it's W-2 versus when it's 1099. So try to keep your fees to a minimum if you can. Would also making sure people also getting paid, properly, appropriately, and the amount that they deserve.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now let me ask you this. I gotta ask this. So, what would y'all say is the best way for finding new customers these days for y'all?
All right, that's me.
Yep.
So, so it's a few different ways. Networking is always good, right? Building relationships, always good. So I would probably say 50% of our business has come from relationships. Maybe 60% has come from relationships. People that we know in different spaces, whether it be people we know in property management or whether it's people we know in the office space, in the banking world. Got a connection with a guy who does estate sales. So just happened to meet him, randomly met him selling an item on Facebook Marketplace. He came to buy an item from me on Facebook Marketplace. I had on the Call Us t-shirt, same one Shaf got on right now. He says, do you guys do clean outs? I say, yeah. At that time, we actually were not doing clean outs, but I always say, yeah, I get on these guys' nerves because I say yes I lead with yes, and we figure it out later. So he's like, do y'all do clean outs? I'm like, yeah, we do clean outs. He said, okay, I'm gonna call you. Called me, we did a job for him, and we've probably done, I don't know, y'all, 20 jobs for him? At least over the past couple of years. Yeah. So relationships, referrals, networking, but then I also do some cold calling and mailers. Done that, emailing, cold calling, picking up the phone. We worked with a couple building service companies who service out work, bring us on as independent contractors. Found them on the internet, just looked them up, made a phone call, went and talked to them. It's sales at the end of the day. And I've been doing sales for 30 years, and there is no bad way to do sales as long as you're selling.
Fact.
So at the end of the day, we get it all different kind of ways. But I would say the number one way would be relationships and then referrals. We always ask for referrals. I always ask for referrals from anybody we do business with. Who do you know that's in this space that can use what we're doing? Like I'm sitting on a job site right now in Mount Airy, Philly, and we're here to do a clean out. But I was here the other day and I saw that they had a different cleaning company doing the regular maintenance. So I'm like, well, why y'all using them and not using us for this? So I'm on that one now too. So and my work with the university, I work at a building. I do teaching at the building. I'm connecting with the manager of the building. I'm like, you happy with your cleaning company? She's like, no, I can't stand them. I said, well, this is perfect. You know, let's talk. You know,
Right.
always bringing it up and always talking about it too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's in my constant conversation. So if I come across somebody and they say, what do you do? I lead with, I own a commercial cleaning company. Who do you know that could use our services?
Yeah. No, I think that's perfect, bro. And you know what? I heard two key things. The first thing basically is closed mouths don't get fed, right? So open your mouth, let people know, because you'd be surprised. And then the second thing was upsells. If you already got customers, hey, you know we can do this too, right? You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
you said, we figure out the rest later of how we're gonna actually
Yep.
do it. But hey, get, you know what I mean? Get that foot in the door, though. I love that. And so I'm gonna keep it here with you right here. This next question is kind of up that alley too, because you said sales is key, right? And so
Yeah.
during the walkthrough process, is there anything that you've seen like that seems to help you when doing the walkthroughs? Like any tips you can share with us on, like, you know, closing these deals during these walkthroughs?
First thing I do when I go through the walkthrough is I ask them, do they have a budget?
Okay.
You know, let's just get that out the way.
I like
Do you have a number in your mind that you know you can't spend more than, especially if it is a corporate decision maker, like they don't own the place, they got a job, they manage the place, they're a property manager or they're manager of a site. So I know from being in corporate America that all of these companies give budgets for different things. So if you're a property manager, you have a budget for cleaning. Are you willing to tell me that number? If you tell me that number and it sounds like, okay, we can work with that, then let's do it. Right? If not, if you come with this low number and I know that we're not going to want to do it anyway, then let's just end this right now so I'm not wasting my time and you're not wasting your time. So the first thing I do is I ask them, do they got a budget? Yeah. Then I would say the second thing I do after I do the walkthrough is I guarantee them that they're going to have a proposal from me in 24 hours. Okay. And I make sure that they get it in 24 hours. So they're not sitting around waiting to hear from me. They get the proposal. It's professionally done. And then I follow up with a phone call to make sure that they got the proposal. See if they have any questions. And then ask them, when can we start?
That's right.
When can we start? So I'm not saying, well, let me know, you know, after you look at it, let me know what you think. I don't care what you think. When can we start? Right? Right? When can we start is really what I'm going for, because you wouldn't have let me come do a walkthrough if you were happy with what you had. And I'm telling you that we're going to do better and we can deliver. I got total confidence in our ability to deliver. So when can we start? Right? It's really what I'm looking for. It's easier, like I said, when it's relationship or referral, because every client that we deal with, we ask them to go onto our website and put a testimonial on the website for our service. And a lot of them have. So I send the prospect to the website, or either I pull up the website while I'm with the prospect and say, hey, you know, here's our website. Here's somebody that's in the same space that you're in. They're in property management, and they said this about us. And they said, here's another one. They said this about us. And then here's some pictures to prove what we've done. So when can we start? When can we start?
You dropped so many gems in that right there. Like I wish I could remember them all to name them, but the budget is key. Like we ain't gonna waste your time or our time. Let's make sure that, I mean, we in the same neighborhood somewhere. I heard, what was the other one? I heard follow-up. You got to do a follow-up for sure. I mean, all types of stuff. But one thing
time commitment.
There you go.
Time commitment. If the proposal, if I tell them the proposal going to be there in 24 hours and I don't get it to them, I already kind of played us. Because now they're saying, oh, this person not doing what they're going to say. And that takes us back to the partnership too, because I may have to go to Shafin and say, all right, this place needs our certificate of insurance and they need our, W-9. Yeah. Right. So he turn around and get that to me quick. I'm not waiting on him because he know how we roll. He know that when I'm out there, you know, doing the sales, he knows that it's dependent on us having everything that we need paperwork wise. So he'll get that right to me, and then I'll be able to get it to the customer, and then we can start.
Nice.
I'm just trying to get us to the when can we start? Like,
right,
straight up. We'll figure out the rest later.
When it comes to sales, you got to be direct. You got to be press them. You know what I mean? When it comes to, so I love that. Like, you got to stay aggressive on it. But you said something key too that's gonna help me, and I got to repeat this because, so I got a lead generation service, right? And times people will go to the appointment and they'll be like, yeah, I mean, I got the walkthrough, but they said they ain't hiring right now. And I'm like, bro, they ain't hiring you right now because you ain't selling yourself. Like, you said something that's key, and this is what I tell people. If they allowed you to do the walkthrough, you there for a reason. They agreed to you coming there, and then you actually performing it. You there for a reason. You got to figure out what the reason is and how you can sell them on that point and why they should switch to you. So I love that you said that right there. That hey, we here.
You know what else I don't do, man? When I'm on site, I don't bash the other the other cleaner.
That's it.
I'm not saying, oh man, this person, you know, they're not even doing the stairwell the way it need to be done. I'm not going to bash them because that'll be setting us up for disaster.
Yeah.
So when Dean take the crew on site, you know, and they missed the steps or whatever. Now the person's like, well, you know, you said that you was going to do X, Y, Z, so I'm not there bashing the whoever's currently cleaning. It's not my role to go there and talk bad about them.
I agree 100%. Now, you just said when Dean get the crew on site, right? So now I'm about to pivot to Dean. Now, I was coming in shy, but I'm gonna come back to you. So, Dean, when you take the crew on site, what is the first thing that you do? We brand new. You got this new account. How we getting this started with the team?
First, I link with Raheem, and more than likely 9 times out of 10, I walk through it with him, and sometimes with Shafin, but mostly with Raheem. I walk through it with him. We actually walk through the site. He identifies what exactly needs to be done, what exactly the property wants done, what days, what times we're doing it. From there, I'm getting the staff members. We're going to the sites, and I'm showing them everything that they need to do. As I'm showing them everything they need to do, I'm still there. I'm going through the building, making sure everything is getting done. 9 times out of 10, first go in there, we're going in there to do like a deep cleaning. We're going in there to really get down and dirty, so when we come back the next time, it'll be easier to maintenance. So if a job maybe needs 1 person, maybe we might come with 3 people, and we're going to get down and dirty. We're going to go in there and take care of business the way we're supposed to, the way property management needs us to take care of it. So when the next time we come, the maintenance is a little lighter, and we will only need 1 person or 2 people at the most. But I'm still there to support the staff members, and I'm still there communicating with property management, making sure that everything is A-okay and to their liking.
Now, I love that because you said you do the walkthrough, and then you communicate with whoever. Now, I mean, you might have sold that deal to close the deal, so you can figure out what's the expectations on this. So we're doing the walkthrough. We're going to see what the expectations are. Now, I mean, then we're going in. I mean, so I like that. And then on top of that, it was something else you just said. But damn, it slipped my mind. It was something you just said, though. Damn.
Maybe like we going in there to do the deep cleaning. So
that right there, the deep clean. So that was something that I always like to do, because now you setting that expectation to set yourself apart from that previous company. Now you can charge additional for that initial clean, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't charge every time, and I still gave it to them every time. So do y'all charge for that initial clean every time, or it's just a thing where you do it just to set the precedence?
Sometimes it depends. It depends on how crazy the location is.
right.
You
That's
know,
basically
so
how I did it too.
Yeah, it depends. If it's like just a regular deep clean, you know, but it's a step above maintenance, then no. But if we got to go in there and, you know, get rid of trash and furniture and stuff like that, which we'll do, but we'll charge for that.
For sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch it over to Shafin now, because you were the one that I actually made the initial contact, right? With initially, right? You actually, because you caught me in my early days, so you actually got my personal cell and everything. We had a nice little conversation before you joined Clean Biz Network, and so you haven't been the most active member, right, of Clean Biz Network, but one thing for sure is you are a member, and I appreciate the membership. So I gotta ask, for you to still be around, you still associate, you ain't not here calling me no scam or nothing. So what would you say, like, what's your opinion about Clean Biz Network? Would you recommend it to somebody if they want to start a cleaning company? Let's hear your feedback on that.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, from when we first initially touched base and got connected, you provided a blueprint for everything. Helped us with getting the equipment together, And like those details that I talk about finding out, those are the things that I find out to make sure things are running smooth. And you was responsive, able to get in touch with you. You helped with some of the leads that we initially had, some of the initial appointments, setups that we went through with walkthroughs. And again, just lay the foundation, the blueprint for us just to follow. So like I said, before, like if you got a blueprint to follow, don't deviate from the script. Just do what you got to do and it'll work, So like I said, I haven't been active in the as far as the network, but I do see what it has done and the value of it as well too, and some of the things that we're trying to duplicate ourselves on this end.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad to hear that. Know what I mean? It's still love.
It's always love. You know what I mean? You gave us an opportunity to, in a blueprint to move forward with stuff. So
for sure. Okay, now I'm gonna do this for each one of y'all. I'm gonna start with Shafin, then we can go to Dean, and then we'll go to Raheem. Is there any habit that you had to change in order to, build this business to the level that you built it so far? Is there anything you had to change about your daily routine or anything like
that? Yeah, I had to change some habits or just learning to get out of my own way of things. So like, it's like sometimes what like Raheem referred to as saying, just taking on any job or saying yes.
Yeah.
So initially that's not me. Like I'm hesitant, maybe you're trying to figure it out, but sometimes you just have to do, have to say yes and figure it out as you go along. So that me being hesitant sometimes could have cost us business. So, you know what I mean? Helping us. So that's one of the things I had to change and start being just more comfortable getting out my own way with.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, trusting each other.
Okay, but
I definitely had to change some habits, but the habits that I had to change were for the better. Shafin and Raheem, I would say they're probably more business oriented than me. They've had successful businesses in the past. I've had a little dip and dabble in business in the past, but I haven't had as much success as them. Yep. So they probably would have more. They would probably have more experience. Basically, more. They would have more know-how than me, how to move, how to groove, and how to get things done, and how to be accountable for things. And so one of the things that I had to start doing is I had to start being more accountable for your actions. And, that all comes with being in a business and having partners. You want to be there. You want to be a person of your word. You want to show up for your partners, and you want to make them feel like they could depend on you. So that was one of the things that I had to change, but it all worked out for the better, obviously. And I'm thankful for that. I remember in the beginning, they definitely had to sit down and have a talk with me and say, we need you to be on board more, because if you're not going to be on board, we could be doing something else. So I think that was valuable, and that's one of the things I had to change.
You know what? That's actually huge. I'm gonna tell you why too, because accountability is something that most people don't want to do, right? But it has to have, especially in entrepreneurship, and like when you can look in the mirror and see your own mistakes and fix them yourself, that's the biggest, habit change you can make, period. So I think that's huge right there. Great feedback on that, Dean, for sure. What you got, Ryan?
I'm sorry, man. What was the question again?
The question was, like, were there any type of habits or I guess anything about yourself that you had to change anything in order to help you to be able to build this business to this point so far?
I would say listening for understanding, versus listening for response.
Right.
Like, that's something that I didn't have to work on. That's just something I'm constantly working on every day, just being okay. In most of the previous businesses that I've done, it was like they may have been LLCs, but they was really sole proprietorships.
Right.
Like this is the first real partnership business that I've ever built.
Yeah.
Where it's like equally three people, it's three heads, and everybody has the same amount of weight. So just me just changing that mindset from being the final decision maker,
yeah,
to it being democratic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was an adjustment. That still is an adjustment
For sure.
from time to time. So I would say for me, that's probably been my biggest thing, because it's like, you know, I'm used to just be like, okay, you know, I make the decision and that's that. Now in this business, I don't make the decision and that's that. We gotta sit down and talk. We gotta sit down and talk. We gotta agree, or at least come to a majority vote,
right,
on which direction we're gonna move in. And that's, you know what, probably for me, that's probably been the most surprising thing, is that when we do have those conversations, 9 times out of 10, we do come to an agreement.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say 10 times out of 10, but 9 times but 9 times out of 10, we do come to an agreement, and we're not walking around mad at each other because we ain't get our way. You know what I'm saying? We agreed that, okay, this is the way we're gonna make decisions. We make decisions that way. And if sometimes a decision don't come out on your end, you know, you gotta put your big boy draws on and take the decision, you know, which is, that's different. That's different for me. I'm used to being the boy, just be like, no, this is it. This is the way we're doing it.
Yeah. That's what's up, though. That's what's up, because that's growth right there, too. So I love it. And the good thing about y'all is 3 of y'all. So we can always be a majority, you know what I mean, vote if necessary. So that's what's up. All right, now, so we got a few questions out the way. Now let's go ahead and have a little bit more fun with it, right? So I'm gonna do what's called the lightning round. So what the way it works is I'm gonna say a word or a phrase. Y'all just tell me the first thing that come to y'all mind. I'm gonna go in order as it is on my screen now. So it's Shafin, then Dean, then Raheem. So y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, bet. So the first word is Philly.
Needs cleaning.
Cheesesteak.
Oh, cheesesteak. Right. Makes sense.
Right.
I would say Philly, a lot of money out here.
Okay. Bet. All right. The next one is entrepreneurship.
Ups and downs.
For sure.
But worth it.
It's easier to punch the clock, but it's definitely worth it. Something everybody should have. At least once in life. Everybody should have it.
What you got, Raheem?
Ain't for everybody. That's what my high school college football coach said. This shit ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
for everybody.
The cleaning business.
Clean money.
Fact. I got some thoughts after that I'm a reserve track. All this interview.
Clean money.
Yeah.
To me, it's a lifesaver. To me, it's a lifesaver because something that you don't have to spend too much money to get started with. Something that's literally like right. So right now, it was a lifesaver.
We make money off of dirt.
Damn, that's one way to put it, right? It's literally. Literally. All right, but the next one.
Dirt everywhere.
Facts. Can't run out of money then.
Facts.
All right. The next one is key to success.
Mindset and consistency.
I didn't hear you. The question.
It was key to success.
Communication, vision, hard work, understanding.
Delegate. Don't try to do everything yourself.
Facts though.
Delegate.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to scale, you got to be comfortable with it. I'm with you 1,000%. All right, the next one, social media.
A platform to get more business and to show people, to engage people in what you're doing.
Social media, great outlet to recruit business, to hire and hire employees, to show what you're doing and how you. Social media could be a great, if you know how to utilize it. Right.
Yeah.
I would say Facebook. Facebook, especially for business.
Okay. What you got?
I would say for us, it is a underutilized tool. What we've done so far, we've really done on a part-time schedule with very little social media marketing, like for real.
Yeah.
Like I watch Shark Tank every day. So like,
yeah,
I know you can spend money on ads and you can really like go hard on social media to really blow up. We haven't done any of that.
yeah.
And we still have had some results from it. So for us, I was underutilized tool, but a lot of potential there.
1,000%. I love it. Okay, the next one. This one gonna be interesting. $1 million cash, 850 credit score, or $4,000 a week passive for the rest of your life.
4,000 passive for the rest of my life.
Okay. No wrong answer here, by the way. What you got, Dean?
That was easy.
4,000 a 4,000 a week
for the rest of your life, passive.
That's 16 a month. So like in a couple months, $1 billion anyway. $4,000 a week. Take $4,000 every week.
I bet. What you got right
here? Yeah, give me the $1 million. I'll make more than 4,000 a week off $1 million.
Yeah. So here's the trick part of that, though. Ain't no wrong answer, but the only trick part of that is you could die tomorrow. So it's like 4,000 for the rest of your life. But what if you die? You know what I mean? What if you die tomorrow?
Check out tomorrow.
Right. But other than that part, shit, I probably do the $4,000 a week. But because of that, I might do the big. But either way, no wrong answer. All right. What else we got? All right. Favorite hobby when you got some downtime, you free, and you ain't got nothing to do. What's your favorite hobby?
I would say messing around with music, writing some music, recording music.
Okay.
That's in my downtime when I'm chilling. That's something I enjoy doing to a lot.
Okay, and you gotta have some bars. You from Philly, like, so you gotta have some bars. You just do the beats.
I ain't the only one on here that got bars either. So
okay. We're gonna have to get a set. If I ever see y'all in person, we gotta get the factor on.
No doubt.
But what you got, D?
I would say in my spare time, I'm definitely I got a kid that'll be 14 this week. So I only got one kid. She'll be 14 this week. So I try to spend as much time with her as I can when she wants to spend time.
Right, these days, right?
When she wants to spend time with me. I just do a lot of reflecting. I try to play the game, but you know, my mechanics ain't as good as a teenager. But you know, but I do got the game though. I think I got it for like social purposes. So like when my daughter come over, I can say, you know, y'all can go in there and play the game. So but other than that, I just really just like linking with friends and family. Maybe once in a while I might go on a date here and there, but that's
okay. Wait, we lucky we got him right before he dropped off. What you got, Raheem?
I coach football, high school football.
Okay.
So we do like off-season workouts. weight training, power training, and then camp and then season.
Yeah.
So football's like football been my thing. I played in high school, I played in college, and I've coached it since I graduated. So that's like 23 years, 24 years.
That's what's up. Hey,
Yeah.
man, you
My
know
son,
what?
my son played too.
Oh, your son play? Okay, that's what's up. I was about to say, because my son plays basketball. I'm coaching his team now. And that definitely got to serve as my hobby when the season is on. Because when the season off, shit, I ain't doing nothing but drinking beer, probably playing a game or something myself. So I like when the season is in because it helped me to, to stop chilling too hard.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, what else we got? Hopefully Dean pop back on here in a minute now. Okay. Your favorite YouTube channel other than the AJ Simmons YouTube channel? My bad. Let me unmute you, Shy.
My favorite channel? I got a lot of those, but
good. Because I want to hear. Hopefully, it's something that I ain't heard.
It's a channel that I watch called Black Magic. I think it's 363 with Brother Rich. So,
yeah, familiar with him.
So I watch his information a lot. I watch also anything in that realm of information.
Yeah.
Of growth, knowledge, taking you down to different ways of thinking, just to expand, what you might have been taught as a kid, to just open up your realm up. So that is one channel that I know I'm gonna think of something as soon as you.
Right.
Then our channel as well too that has music on it too. So Full Circle Music, circle with an X.
Circle Music.
Yeah. So.
Okay, we're gonna check that out. All right, what you got, Dean? The question was your favorite YouTube channel to watch other than the AJ Simmons YouTube channel.
My man. I'm into like I'm into like I'm into like animals
okay.
eating other animals, stuff like that. I watch a lot of that stuff, like lions hunting and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, there's no church in the wild. It's crazy out there. So I mean, I don't know. I'm fascinated with that. I love science. I love history. I love history, and I love science. So those are the type of channels that I watch. I'm trying to think of an actual channel. Like, what's the name of an actual channel?
Yeah.
There's this I like stuff that go over the wars and animation and this country and World War II and stuff like that. I'm into all that type of history stuff.
Infographics, I think, is that one of them?
Yes, that's what it is, because it do it with like animated. I love them. Infowars, I think infographics or Infowars, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, what you got, Ryan?
I'm a sports dude, man. So anything football related, I watch Club Shay Shay. That's my guy, Shannon Sharp. I watch anything football related, NFL channel. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, even though I'm from Philly. So I'm a big time Cowboys fan. So anything that got anything to do with my boys, I watch them. Basketball too. So NBA channel. That's what I like. Yeah, in my spare time, I'm typically something sports. That's
what's up. So it sounds like at some point, all of us probably watching the same thing at least once, because I like the infographic stuff. I mess with Black Magic. I never can remember the numbers, but I know who you're talking about. Now, I mean, and of course, I'm checking out Skip and Shannon Sharp argue about LeBron for the 50th time and shit. So I'm with y'all 100%. All right, this is my last one. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I gotta do it. Y'all from Philly, we gotta do it. All right, top 5 rappers all time. Shafin first. Now Raheem is in the middle now, and then Dean. What we got? Let me hit down mute for you. My bad. Roll up. There you go. Oh shit, I did it. There you go.
Start with Rob. He the old.
Oh, okay, bet. We'll go there.
Dylan. No, y'all know that about that. Starting at number 5, and then counting my way to number 1. All right, so I'm gonna go number 5. I'm gonna go Big Pun.
Okay.
All right, number 4. I'm gonna go Raekwon.
Okay, that might be the first on here.
Number 3. I'm gonna go Big.
All right.
Number 2. I'm gonna go Nas. And my number 1 all time, he my favorite in the world, is Tony Stark's Ghostface Killer. I'm a Wu-Tang.
Okay.
I'm Wu-Tang forever.
I ain't mad at it. Anytime somebody don't go with the obvious, I'm always more excited about that. So,
so Starks would be my number 1.
That who we got next?
Because I knew it. I already knew.
You know it's Wu-Tang forever with me, baby. Throw them W's up.
That's what's up.
So me, number 1, Biggie. Number 2, Jay-Z. Mind you, they change like every other month. Like next month, number 1 might be Jay-Z, and number 2 might be Biggie. So they'll always change. Number 3 is Jadakiss. Number 4. Number 4 is Styles P, because I just feel like you can't say Jadakiss and not say Styles P. I feel like he should get that same respect. And number 5, I'm gonna have to go Big Pun as well for number 5.
Solid. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what we got?
Yeah, I'm going with. I thought you was going to just say Philly rappers, but since we doing it like that, Big, Jay, Pac, the Locks is 1 for me.
Okay, I'm with that. I'll let that roll. I agree, because she can always get left out too. Like,
I can't leave Silverback Gorilla out. Gotta have the Locks as 1. And last, the last joint gonna switch, but
you know who it is. Come on, dog. Go ahead, say it.
Shaf Timmons. I'm gonna go with probably. I'm gonna go old school, probably with the R with Rakim. I'm gonna go with R. Because of the science.
You ain't got Killer. You ain't got Killer in your top 5.
He in my top 10. I would, but he in my top 10. I gotta go with the R before, because it's the science. The science, man. It's the science of it.
You know, I'm surprised though. I expected to hear Cassidy maybe at least once here. I expected to hear.
No, don't get it twisted. Yeah, Cass, but you know, no disrespect at all, because I know what he do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
For real.
I'm a punchline guy, so I got to mention them. All right, but what else we got? All right, I'm gonna jump. I probably got like maybe 1 or 2 more regular questions, then we'll close it out. All right, so let's just do this. Let's do. I'll start with Raheem. What's the long-term goal for the business? As far as, like, do you think y'all will sell? Are you looking to grow it as big as you possibly can, pass it on to the kids? What's the long-term play for the cleaning company?
Yeah, I'd like to build a legacy. You know, my 2 of my kids work in the business right now.
Yeah.
My 20-year-old and my 18-year-old. So my pop and my mom, they are entrepreneurs. And so they taught me and built me the knowledge and the businesses. So I want to do the same thing for my kids.
Yeah.
Have a chance to leave them an opportunity. Like, even right now, my 18-year-old son, you know, he's at that stage of his life where he's transitioning from a high school student to a college student. And he's able to not only work with us, but kind of see how the business runs. Yeah. So one day, if he wanted to help take it over, he could help take it over. Like when I interviewed for my first job coming out of college, I had never worked a regular job. I had only worked for family business. And so all my interview conversation was about stuff like this. And that helped me start my corporate career, which then got me back to my entrepreneurship. So if I can pass that kind of stuff on to my kids, then that's really what this is all about. Building it up to the point where one day they could take it over.
Right, for sure. And I ain't even gonna ask all of y'all that question because I feel like if y'all are partners aligned, I'm pretty sure those thoughts might ring the same. If not, somebody probably selling their share later. But either way, for the most part, I would assume that y'all on the same page with that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna ask Shafin, I'm gonna ask you, what's the typical work week for you like right now? Like, especially in there, this is a unique for y'all too, because it's 3 of y'all, right? And y'all got other things going on. But what would you say is like the typical work week for you? How many hours you got to put into this cleaning company?
Typical work week. It's something going on just about every day that we have, whether we at one of the sites or whether somebody's doing back end office work or paperwork, or so like even on a part-time basis, I know that we putting in anywhere between, I want to say 15 to 20 hours a week doing the business, whether we on site or whether we doing other stuff that's off site. So it's really non-stop when you have a business.
Yeah.
As much as you try to like plan for a day to be this or a day to be that, still stuff going on that you got to take care of. So there is no finish, never is.
For sure. For sure. That's what's up. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask my final question that I always ask. You might remember this one from my last interview, and hopefully Dean can pop back at the end and get a piece of this question too. The question is, if somebody's watching this video right now, they see y'all, I mean, you doing about $150. Y'all doing your thing, I mean, y'all growing it, but they might feel like, well, I ain't got no cousins that I can build a company with, or I ain't got this, or I ain't got that. They think they want to start a cleaning company, but they just might be scared. What would you say to that person right now that's watching this video? And I'll start with you, Shai, and then we'll go to Ryan.
I would say that you probably got more help around you than you think. If you don't think that, you gotta first of all come with a positive attitude that you can do something. You know, like a book that I read said, whether you think you can or you can't, you right. Yeah. So you, and off the time people say what they don't have instead of looking at what they do have, and realizing that there is support around you. It might not be coming from the people that you might initially want, but it might be this other person over here that, you know, likes a picture, that inquires about what you're doing, that want to see you succeed as well. So you have more help around you than you think. You just gotta you know, believe and tap into it.
Right. For sure. What you got, Ryan?
And you said, what would we tell somebody who's looking to start a cleaning company but don't have what they think they need?
Right. They think they want to start, but they just might be scared to take that jump. What would you say to them?
I say try. I mean, try it. Why not? Like, the good thing about this business is the startup money is like nothing compared. If you compare it to starting other businesses. So, I mean, you really don't have nothing to lose except for a try.
Yeah.
Right. You know, you might as well, if there's something that you think about you want to do, just try it. Try it. It's going to be work. Just know it's going to be work. It ain't no get rich quick. It ain't no lottery ticket. You know, you gotta put the work in. The worst thing you could do is start it and don't do nothing. If that's what you're going to do, then just don't do it. Keep your money, right? Go on vacation or something. But if you want to actually like do the work, be patient with yourself. And then the last thing I would say is you got to write out a plan. If you don't have the plan written down and you're just trying to go off the dome, we talking about favorite rappers. If you're just trying to freestyle,
right,
it's not going to be a good look. You got to sit down and write a business plan. And if you don't know how to do that, it's a lot of free resources out there. We got a free resource, a coach that helped us write out the business plan. So now we can actually refer back to it, look at it, and check off and adjust, and we got an outline. So that would be the first. That would be the first thing. Even before I even started, if we could do one thing over that would change, it would be to do the business plan before we got started. We didn't do our business plan until like 6 months in. We was just out here hustling. We had buckets and mops, and we was out here grinding. But if we could have started with a plan first, I think we would even be further ahead. But at the end of the day, the fact that we put the plan in place got us to where we at right now. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Yeah.
So right
I
up.
love that. I think that's facts. And by the way, because I'm a big take action person, and then it's like, hey, sometimes you got to do the plan afterwards. So I love that advice. And then Dean, I know you might have missed it, so I'm gonna repeat it for you. If you can give somebody some advice real quick before we wrap it up, somebody might be watching this video, they're scared to jump out there and try that business idea or start that cleaning company for whatever reason. What advice could you give that person right now?
I would say do it. I would say do it. Please do it. As a matter of fact, I would say please do it. Jump in it. I would say link with Clean Biz. Get the information from Clean Biz. He's already set it up for you to be successful. He's helped us. We've been successful in our first 12 months. We're still going. We're getting bigger day by day. New calls, new business day by day. And I mean, it's a blessing. Like Raheem said, it doesn't cost a lot compared to other businesses to get started. Like if you want to get a corner store, you have to get real estate, you have to get inventory, you have to do this, you have to do that. So it has a very low cost to start up. And to me, the possibilities are unlimited because, I mean, as you look in every major city, there's a real estate boom going on. There's a lot of new buildings, there's a lot of new apartment buildings, a lot of new homes being built. These places need maintenance. These places need to be clean. So there's a lot going on, and you need to just align yourself with what's going on around you. You see the country is going in that direction. These new places are being built every day. They're going to need cleaners. Why can't that be you?
Right.
Why are you selling yourself short? I would say it's a no-brainer, really. I would say it's a no-brainer. Like Raheem said, you don't want to get in it, get started, and do nothing. But I would say it's a no-brainer. If you jump into it, I can almost guarantee you'll be successful because you're making money hand over fist.
Yeah. What do you say? You making money off dirt and dirt everywhere. No, man. Straight up.
Dirt everywhere.
That's what's up, y'all, man. I love it, man. Hey, real quick, and we can go in the reverse order now. We're gonna close it out. Dean, Raheem, Shafin, let us know how can we follow your journey? How can we follow you online and what you got going on?
You can follow us on both Facebook and Instagram at Call Us Cleaning. So at Call Us Cleaning on Instagram, at Call Us Cleaning on Facebook. You can also follow us through our website where we upload activities and where you can also people can get in contact with us for work. People can get in contact with us to be employed by us. All of that can be found on our website, which is callusinc.com. So that's callusinc.com.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You
got something, Raheem.com.
What he said.
All right.
No, I'm pointing the wrong way. What he said, yeah.
There you go. Shafin, you got something? Anything you want to share, promote before we go?
Dean said it all as far as the website. I can be found on Instagram at Shaf_T, SHYF_T. But call us, inc.com is our website where, like, again, you can find out for employment, for gigs, for working with us, testimonials about how we can service whatever opportunities may be coming our way. And Call Us Cleaning on Instagram and Facebook as well. So
What's up? That's what's up, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out with me coming on today. For those watching, if y'all want to get started and build y'all company just like these brothers did, we regular people. Now, I mean, but we doing the regular moves though because we taking action. You can do the same. www.cleanbusinessnetwork.com. Appreciate y'all, brothers.
Thank you for watching my video, and make sure you hit that like button if you liked the video, because I know you did, and also hit subscribe, and right beside that subscribe button is going to be a notification bell. You gotta click that, because guess what? You never know when I'm gonna go live. As a matter of fact, I might go live right now, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss my videos, all right? And if you want to start or grow your business, check out cleanbiznetwork.com, all right? We have cleaning business starter kits. We have a lead generation service to help you grow your cleaning business, all type of stuff. And also, don't forget to download the Calculated Clean mobile app as well, all right? So that's what I got for y'all until you click another video and go watch, man. Watch another video, why not? Binge on it, let's go.